guys, welcome aboard Motor Yacht Lady Pegasus. My name is Matt, I'm the captain on board, and I've been in yachting for 25 years now. I started way back in the early 90s after finishing a trade of carpenter and joiner. Back in Australia, where I'm from, we grew up on the ocean, and my passions were sailing and surfing and everything ocean related.
So the first boat I ever worked on, the captain was naked all the time. It was quite a shock. And it was he and I were the only crew. And obviously coming from Swaziland is a very poor country, so I came over with $700 in my pocket. And the first week of rent was $200 at a crew house. And I thought, I need to get a job quick. So the first job offer I got, I jumped on. And it was obviously quite an interesting start to the job. So as I got on board, the guests got on board, and they were on board for a week, and everything went really well. And as soon as the guests left, the captain was naked. He was this old 60-year-old man. He was like just walking around the boat naked. So I was like, I'll never forget that.
Yeah. I think the hardest part of my position on board is actually putting a good crew together. Finding the right people with the right mix that can work and live and work together, as well as do the job that we require them to do. Yachting takes a certain mind and a certain disposition for a crew member to come in and do the job that we need them to do, and still have a smile and still do it professionally. So finding those people that are all going to work together in that pressure situation becomes a difficult task. But once you find the right mix, and as we have actually at the moment on board, it can become a lot of fun and a good career for young people to step into.
My job and main focus on board is obviously the guest satisfaction. First of all, we are in charge of safety and the guest safety and the crew safety. Our main priority is the interior of the boat, making sure everything that the guests need, the guests have. It's largely service and also cleaning. There's a lot of dirty jobs, like we really have to get elbows deep in toilets, so that's not always fun. But on a lot of different boats, it's the variety, which is exciting. So it's nice meeting new people and new challenges, learning new cocktails, new different kinds of food. So everything is always something new, and it's exciting to always have to be on your toes and try and guess what's coming. Well, Turks and Caicos was my favorite place. We went there with Lady Pegasus, and on my last boat we did a 4-month charter season there. So we were all over the place. We got Easter weekend off, and so I did my advanced diving and nitrox diving there. And obviously been diving all over the world and never seen a shark. On each dive I saw about 3-4 sharks, and we did 5 dives. So I mean, in the beginning I was so scared. I grabbed my instructor's hand and did not let go and swam with him, and then used up all my air so much faster. But then by the second or third dive, it was so beautiful. It was just a majestic experience to see and just feel so calm in the water.
My job on board Pegasus is as captain or master of the vessel. The job description is basically full control of the vessel. I'm in charge of all the accounting, the hiring, the firing of the crew, the safe navigation of the boat, and liaising with the owners to enable us to maneuver the boat or get the boat to places where they would like to go and see.
I first got interested in cooking at 16 and started cooking about 17, 18, so it's been about 15 years. It took me 4 years of culinary school, Johnson & Wales University in Providence, to get a culinary degree. I found myself cooking on a boat just because it was a better work atmosphere, and I really like being on the water. I haven't always wanted to work on a boat. I just discovered this industry about 5 years ago. I worked in restaurants and hotels for about 10 years, and the experience was pretty good, but I like it better working on a boat, for sure. Most request dish, fresh fish on a boat.
Welcome to the wheelhouse, or the bridge as we call it. The device is full of all of electronics and all the modern conveniences for navigation, which enables us to maneuver the vessel around the world or around to all the places that the owner wishes to visit. That is our one of our depth sounders with the controller just to the right. Moving across the dash, we now have one of our radars here. Next to that is the screen for the navigational charts. And keep coming across on the other screen, we have our electronic alarm panel. Now that's a monitoring system for all the systems on board, that from doors being open and closed to bilge alarms, tank alarms. It even gives us weather and a schematic there of what's actually open if you open doors and things on there.